We've been talking about this throughout the week as it seems hope continues to build for a ceasefire in Gaza between Israel and Hamas that might free at least some of the hostages as negotiations continue in the nation of Qatar. U.S. and other allies involved. All this amid new reports from Gaza on severe shortages of medical supplies and water that have been in the news here the last couple of days as well. With us now is Ofir Akunis, who's the Israeli consul general here in New York. Welcome back.
Thank you so much for having me.
What about the possibility? We said the other day, started to build a little bit. So, all right, maybe finally. What should people think?
At this moment, we are closer than ever to a hostage deal.
Really?
In our region, yeah, at this moment. Now, I suppose that you heard John Kirby yesterday. He said that right now, it depends only on Hamas, because we are willing to do it as a state of Israel, and we are looking forward to their answers.
Tony Blinken, our Secretary of State in the United States, was here in New York, the Council on Foreign Relations. Let me play a clip from what he said, and you can see, how you see things. Here's Secretary Blinken.
The main impediment has fundamentally been Hamas, and Hamas at various moments believing that it could get the wider war that it's wanted from day one, that it could get Hezbollah in, that it could get Iran in, that it could get other Iranian-backed proxies in. Now it knows that the cavalry is not coming to the rescue. I'm hopeful. You have to be. We're going to use every minute of every day of every week that we have left to try to get this done. But I don't want to hazard a guess as to what the probability is.
Do you want to hazard a guess on the probability? You said you're closer than ever.
Yes, but as I said, and I think that Mr. Blinken actually also said it, that right now, at this moment, the New Deal depends only on Hamas. So we are waiting for their answers. I think that there are not, in our last interview, it was a different situation. Now it's actually, in fact, a new Middle East without Sinwar, without Nasrallah, without the butcher from Damascus. He's not there anymore. Now the proxies of Iran are much weaker than it was 2 months ago, 1 month ago. It includes Hamas as well. So I think that if all of us, the America, the European Union, the British, and of course Israel, will put Hamas under pressure, I hope that even before Hanukkah and the Christmas, we can declare that we achieved a hostage deal.
A hostage deal. Now, to be clear, the type of deal we're talking about is not all-inclusive, is it, in terms of all the hostages?
No, there's two, unfortunately, there's two phases to the deal. In the beginning, we don't know the exact number. We are waiting to hear from Hamas. Actually, we want the names of the hostages, and I don't want to be specific because I don't want to ruin
numbers. You mean?
That's right.
But it's a number of hostages in phases, multiple phases is how it's being
probably
right.
Yeah,
probably. Okay.
Yeah.
I mentioned that you're at the consul here in New York. It's actually just down the street, right? From
it's very close.
I have a tweet that you posted from your account earlier today, and here it is about how the state of Israel deeply appreciates the swift action and cooperation of the American security forces. And you talk about how an attack was thwarted, an attempted attack on the consulate. Somebody wanted to go after the consulate here in New York. What are the details of this?
Okay. So first of all, as you just quote, we appreciate the efforts of the American authority. Actually, it was very close to a terror attack on the building right here. The Israeli consulate. And I want to tell you something. It wasn't against the Israeli consulate. It was against the state of Israel. And I am very happy that this terrorist is under arrest now.
How close did this come to fruition?
He was on his way.
On his way from another state, right?
That's right.
From another state in the United States.
Yeah, and yes, here, not so far from here. But I want to tell you, this is part of the global threat. The global terror is everywhere. The terrorists are everywhere. I said it to you and to your colleagues in other stations that, in our last interviews, that they are everywhere. And this is a threat not only on against the state of Israel, it's a threat against the whole Western world.
We have other topics we wanted to cover, but today we're a little bit short of time. I'm glad, with everything going on. Boy, speaking of arrests, but I'm glad we had a chance to talk about both of those topics. Thanks for coming in.
Thank you so much.
Good to see you. Okay,
Merry Christmas and Happy New Year.
And the same to you. Thanks so much for watching. Just go to joinnn.com to find NewsNation on your television provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.